Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new DC live stream. I'm your host, Matthew Batiri from Breakout Solutions, here today on the Decrypting Crypto YouTube and Facebook pages, coming to you live with the latest altcoin technical analysis video. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you probably didn't miss what has happened over the last 24 hours. The market's crashing, all fueled by the FTX and FTT token, all orchestrated apparently by CZ from Binance, the man himself. And we've seen a huge drop. Let me turn off some of these colorful indicators because it's probably giving you a bit of a headache looking at all this stuff. So let me just turn this off and let's just look at a naked chart. There we go. Nice naked chart for us. So over the last 2 days, Bitcoin has dropped. I think it's about 20%. I've already measured it at 21%. So it's taken it's brought the entire crypto market with it. I could cover the action, but I'm not going to because this is an altcoin live stream. So guys, if you're joining us for the first time, I see we've got 5 people watching. In the comment section, let me know what altcoins you would like me to cover. I'm going to cover one that I gave you guys price predictions for in a recent video, and that was XRP. And you can see on the chart, I had a buy level at 33 cents, and then I've also got another one around about 22 cents because I think we are expecting lower prices. That was just the beginning, what we saw last night with the crypto market. I believe we're going to have one more leg down, and it's probably going to hit the target that I've been talking about the entire time, and that's that $13,000 to $14,000 mark. So I did dollar cost average into some tokens today, purely for the fact that because everyone thinks we're going to go lower now, maybe we won't go as low because there'll be a lot of buy pressure, and it's just about sort of front running the eventual price that everyone thinks it's going to get to. But anyways, I think it's still going to about 13K, but as you can see, XRP absolutely collapsed as well from 51 cents to 38. There's nothing really that's, you can see my tickers here on the right. We've got 5 coins, 6 coins out of whatever I'm looking at that's had a down day. But what's interesting is the ES and SPX did not dump yesterday. It's held its own, and it's been correlated with Bitcoin for so long, and now it's doing its own thing. So will the ES maybe dump at market open today? But as you can see, over the last 2 days, it's gone nothing but up, the total opposite of the Bitcoin market. And that was on the hourly. So we can see we're on the hourly starting from the 5th of November. Let's go to the 5th of November on the ES. 5th of November is here. So right this low wick, it's just mooned up, and Bitcoin's done the opposite. So super interesting. And yeah, can't wait to see what happens in the next week because we've had such a big dump. We need to sort of consolidate between a little range for now. But I will assure you, I think we're going to get another leg down. It's not the bottom from here. I think it's just the beginning of this dump. So we've got a couple of comments. Check FTT, Matt, and BNB. All right, let's look at FTT. I mean, there's not much. I don't even know why we're looking at coins we're not going to buy, guys, because this coin is dead. It's like Luna. There's a little bit of hope because CZ said they're going to buy them out. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be touching this with a 10-foot pole. So I was looking at it when it dumped the other day at $15, and I was like, I should short this because of the news. But I hate trading when I'm not awake because this stuff is crazy. And yeah, I would have loved to have shorted that. That would have made some really good money for a lot of people. So if you shorted that, congratulations. I missed the boat on that one. I prioritize sleep way too much over my finances, but that is what it is. The chart looks ugly. The only thing I can tell you is if we do even get any pump to the upside, you'd be having people selling it. $14 at the least case. $14. They're going to probably let it ride all the way up, but I don't see it getting past $14. I wouldn't touch it. It's just too much of a high risk play. You'd rather be late to the party when Binance actually says that they're buying it. Then you can just jump in because who wouldn't if CZ confirms he's purchased FTX, but I wouldn't be touching it. All right, and then we go to BNB because of the news. Let's just go that one. So BNB is actually holding really well, surprisingly. Right? Surprisingly holding really well. If you saw some of my previous streams, I have talked about BNB. It was in this ascending triangle, which is quite bullish. We had a breakout to the upside. I think if the FTX news didn't come out, we probably would have continued, but it brought it all the way back down. So a bit of a fake out, but I think it was going to continue going to the upside because they've had a lot of bullish news. Right now, the next support, if we do break down, will probably be 27,278. But in comparison to Bitcoin dropped 20%. What did this drop? Oh, yeah, 25%. Oh, actually, yeah, in percentage wise, yeah, 25% more than Bitcoin. Oh, it hit 400. See, I didn't even see it hit 400. Oof. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I did not even see it hit 400. I thought 350 was the highest it got to, but we can see that there was a huge wick. So yeah, pretty interesting. I thought it held a little bit better, but look, it's still pretty good compared to other coins. BNB is doing pretty well. So if they do acquire FTX, I can only imagine this will at least make it go sideways in a breaking down market, because that's pretty big news for the number one exchange taking over the number two exchange. Think about the monopoly. It's going to be crazy. Like everyone trading on FTX is going to go over to Binance. There'll probably be some huge promo to keep them on as clients. Like it's going to be crazy. So you want to get the BNB token at some point, but how low do you want to wait till you can grab some? So it's only going to add fuel to the fire. So two good tokens to cover first, but I can see Binance, if I just chuck on my indicators, like, yeah, everything's going to follow Bitcoin. So I believe Bitcoin's going to have more downside. BNB is going to have more downside. So we can see money flow exiting the market. Yeah, it's definitely going to come down to this trend line. So if it dumps from here, like 278, and that's not a bad buy for a token that is run by the best CEO in the business, I think. Alrighty, yeah. Any other coins, guys? Matic, but about to go nuts. Matic about to go nuts. Let's have a look. Alrighty. So yeah, Matic, similar story to Binance. I mean, look, ascending triangle formation, you could say. It had a good pump to about $1.30. It's under $1. It's not. Look, it's one of my favorite coins, Matic. It's very reliable. Their chain does really well, and you're picking up at a good price for this next bull run. And you can see that it's done pretty well, holding its own through this entire bear market. I think it's one of the least coins that kind of got sold off. Let's have a look at its percentage. Yeah, 88%. That's pretty good for an altcoin. Usually you'll see altcoins come back at least 90, 95, 98%. So it's done remarkably well for a coin that, sort of came out in this last sort of bull run. So that's very promising for the technology of Polygon and Matic. So bullish on Matic for sure, especially under $1. Alrighty, any other altcoins that people would like me to cover? Let's have a look. Let me just look at the technicals, because I kind of just spoke about the fundamentals in a way. Yeah, look, we're in green money flow on the daily. I just don't think it's going to break down too hard. And if it does, first line of support will be here. I mean, I will, you know what, after this stream saying this, I'm going to put some buy orders on Matic at, let me take this off. I will put some buy orders at Matic around 70 cents and then also 54 cents. So I think that'll be a pretty good opportunity to get into Matic. So I'd be looking for that pullback around about those prices. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, look, I think 70 cents, 54 cents, definitely possible if Bitcoin takes another leg down, which is what I expect. So I've got some buy orders set a little bit lower. FTM, I think that's Phantom. Is it Phantom? I'm pretty sure it's Phantom. Alrighty, oof, that's a bad break as well for Phantom. If it is Phantom, let me double check. I hate when I don't know what the coins are. FTM, Phantom, yeah. Alrighty, so we are at 340 down. I mean, okay, let's compare it to Matic, guys. Let's compare it to what I said about Matic. 94%, and Matic's down 88%. So this is what I mean about Matic. previously stated. All right, so on the daily, yeah, it looks horrible. It's probably going to continue down. Like I said, Bitcoin will do. 4 hour, it just doesn't, like, it's hard to give you targets. What I can do is can do a fib. Let's do this. We can do a fib extension. Fib, complete fib 2.0. So the first fib extension would be at about 16.5 cents. And then you've got 12 cents and then 10 cents. Those would be like buy orders to get into this one. And yeah, that's where I would have buy orders for Phantom. So g'day E Williams, nice to see you. If this is the first time, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please leave me a like. It helps with the channel, helps get this video out to more people that want to invest in cryptocurrencies and altcoins so they can make good decisions about where they should buy their favorite altcoin in this crash, because right now this is the time to invest. This is where we can create generational wealth by investing in the bear market and getting some of our favorite projects cheaply for the next bull run, which will come. When that comes, who knows, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, but it's going to come. So we want to be prepared. We want to start investing that side cash that we have into things that we follow and like. And I'm just here to report on the news, and if you like it, leave me a like. And if you want to know where you could possibly set some buy orders, feel free to drop your favorite altcoin in the chat and I'll do some technical analysis for it. Let's do one that I've been covering for a little while. Doge. I like me some Doge. As told you guys, I bought some at 6 cents. Said that to you guys on stream when we doubled. What did I say? I said sell on the double. I could see this pull back, and it's just rocketing back. Found support at the 786 Fibonacci, but this is just going to come back down lower. So I bought some Doge because if Elon continues doing good things, it's just going to grab popularity. Anything that he touches goes really well, and if you can get some Tesla stocks, they're also really down at the moment. So that's a good time to get into some Tesla. Not financial advice. That's just what I'm doing. Basically, it's broken out from this wedge, but I kind of just saw it today. It's a head and shoulders pattern. So where's the target for a head and shoulders pattern? Like, we could see some big discounts on Tesla very soon. Wow, $100 Tesla, that'd be a pretty decent buy. I was looking at its price history. Man, like, I missed the boat. I wish I was into stocks and stuff. Just even like 2 years ago, look at that. 2 years ago, if you bought it at $23, you would, it's unbelievable. This is like a crypto. It's like a crypto. That's how volatile and crazy it went. So it would be nice to get into Tesla, and we might get that opportunity, maybe at around $100 if the this head and shoulders does play out. So let me put a line there, because I'd like to revisit this in the future if this theory of mine does come back. Bottom of sell off. Let's see if that happens, guys. $100 for a Tesla stock. Alrighty, I've been going for a little bit. I'll give you guys in the chat about 15 seconds to name your next altcoin, or I'll wrap things up. I don't want to take much more of your time. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the best information as quickly as possible, so you can spend the rest of the time with your loved ones and investing in your favorite tokens. Alrighty, looks like that's it. We covered a lot today. We covered FTT, BNB. We talked about Matic. We did FTM. We covered a little bit of Bitcoin. We looked at Tesla. We looked at the ES and how it's decoupled from crypto. Crypto is no longer following the ES. They've been going in opposite directions. So will this sell-off continue? I do believe so. My targets are still 13 to 14,000 US for Bitcoin. So I will see you down there, and we'll hopefully all buy a little bit of cheaper Bitcoin than what it is today. That's it from me. Catch you guys tomorrow with Sims, money mindset and wealth management. And lastly from me, before I forget, we've got an amazing new seminar coming up in about 6 weeks on December 11th. We're sharing our secrets on how we're giving our members 7 passive digital income streams through the crypto market, even in this bear market, still paying out interest, still paying us some money whilst everything is going down. Because right now, whilst the market is going down, no one is making money except traders. And if you don't know how to trade, I don't suggest you get into it. It's not for the faint of hearted, but all you're doing is just seeing your portfolio go down. And if you were, maybe lucky enough to sell it 2 days ago, and now you can buy back in, and you've just increased the amount of Bitcoin. Maybe not your dollar's worth is your dollar's worth might be less or the same, but basically you've earned more Bitcoin, because at the end of the day, your goal should be to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. So if you can get lucky with a couple of spot trades where you can actually generate more Bitcoin, but maybe in dollar value not the same, then that's really good, because in the future, in the next bull run, that 0.01 Bitcoin is going to be worth 5,000, 10,000. So you really want to make sure that you can start saving up that crypto, and especially that Bitcoin. All right, guys, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Catch you guys on the next live stream. And don't forget, please leave a like at the end of the video. It really helps the channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.